Hey everybody, Cathy here from Whole Home and Body Health. And today I want to talk to you about something I just measured in my client's home, which was their drone. So they've got one of these little drones that they fly up, and it's got a camera and they take cool pictures, and you know, those are super fun, and I'm sure you've seen them around and maybe heard them. Sometimes in the spring, summer, you hear them in the park. Personally, I find it a little bit annoying. It sounds like bugs, kind of. It sounds like a swarm of bugs, kind of. And you can hear it in the air, and you're like, what the hell is that? And then you see these drones. So I was super curious what the radio frequency was from these because, you know, they're obviously connected via a remote control, and then it's got to be some kind of radio frequency that controls it, and they can go a really long distance. So I saw that my client had a drone on his kitchen counter, so we turned it on, and here's what I found. So you can see there that I measured over 3 million microwatts per square meter near the controller. So as a reference, our goal in building biology is to have our environment under 10 microwatts per square meter. So obviously if you have a controller in your hand that's emitting 3 million microwatts per square meter, that's very elevated. Now to put that into context, your phone, if you've got a newer phone, the 2023, 22, maybe even 21, they have similar readings, which again, I consider to be completely obnoxious and totally too high, especially for something that you're holding, and some people put it next to their head, which I would never do. So these are high numbers. But when you think about this person, you know, anyone who's controlling a drone, they're holding it near their body in their hands, and they're getting over, I don't even know how high it is because the meter maxes out at 3 million. They're getting over 3 million microwatts per square meter for an extended period of time because they usually are, you know, flying these for a bit. So what I don't know is how far that extends. So if you're in the park, let's say where somebody has a drone, and you are nearby, you're certainly going to get some of that exposure, but it's going to be dramatically less, right? So we've got the inverse square law in physics, which says that the radio frequency is going to drop off dramatically with distance. So if you're obviously holding the drone, it's going to be super high, no question. But if you're keeping a good distance, several feet, several yards away, your exposure is going to be dramatically reduced. Personally, I don't really like them in my parks because it kind of distracts from the reason I'm there, which is to spend time in nature. But, you know, nothing against people who are using them because I understand that they are pretty cool and they have value too. I wouldn't use one personally, but, you know, people are going to do their thing and that's fine. Just don't use it around me is what I would say to that. So yeah, so I thought you might find that interesting. They're pretty high, and so that's the deal on drones. So if you found that helpful, if you have, a video you'd like me to make, always please leave that below. I'm happy to look at that and make a video on something you want to see if I can. And then hit the bell and the like and the subscribe, pretty please, because it helps the algorithm shine brightly on me and spread this information to more people. Okay, everybody, hope you're doing well, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.